Yellow duckies, and welcome to Tiny Bookshop. My name's Viola. If you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, the game finally came out on the 7th, so I'm here to show it off again. It's been quite some time since I did the demo, but I was super excited because, anything involving bookshop or used bookstore or anything like that, I absolutely adore. So let's hop on in here. Pack up my things, leaving everything else behind for a quiet life by the sea. My, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. I've heard so much about you. Ooh. Oh, how rude of me. I'm Tilt. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement. Lovely to meet you. I'm here to welcome you to our quaint little town. And because I thought you could use someone to show you the ropes around here. Let's see, you should know that us Bookstonians have very particular tastes in books. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels, and not much else. So why don't I have a look at your selection and see if I can find something worthwhile? Alright, you had the right book on hand. When a customer finds a book, they will keep looking for more. Hope I find room for... Okay. So you didn't have the right book to offer. Even though you may have books of the right genre, whether people actually take one home depends on your sale chance. You can check your sale chance at any time by hovering over the genre at the right. Sale chance shows the odds that someone might find a book they like. Because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop, it will decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Manage to sell the last book per genre is the mark of a great bookseller. Hi there, you're the bookseller, right? I see you already talked to Tilde. Did she know everything about you already? Yeah, she does that. Told me all about the review before I'd even started my job there. Oh, I'm talking about the Bookstonebury Review. It's a local paper. Yeah, I sort of write for them. My name is Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting thing that's happened around here in a while. So I have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and I'll give you a free subscription in return. You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classifieds. Right, so, for the record, what made you come to Bookstonebury? Searching for where I belong. Oh wow, I kind of feel the same way. I hope it works out for you. Okay, what's your first impression of the town so far? friendly, I think.
Ah.
Don't worry, he really is. But people might be meddlesome, but they only have the best intentions. Thank you so much for the little interview. I really appreciate it, and I promise you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now if you don't mind. See you around. Okay, Bookstoneberry review. Today and tomorrow, reports are going on around the town. Keep an eye out for events. Nice to see the money in your pocket and all the books you own. You're running a little low, so let's get... Yeah. Let's give this lonely cactus a new home. This is your item bar. From here you can open the newspaper and customize your bookshop, amongst other things. Let's customize. We'll put you... Nice, you got a boost. Some items can increase the sales chance for certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items. Watch out there, sometimes it comes at the expense of another genre. Equipping some items will also increase your daily expense, so keep that in mind. Move an item with right click. Oh, sweet. Pants. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Welcome to Bookstoneberry. Each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Going to the location has a travel cost, which is based on your daily expense as well as the parking fee for the location. You'll unlock more locations as you go. For now, let's pick the waterfront square again. Sales chance 143. Okay. notice, you can look around. Dragon book. Okay. Seems like the telescope is out of order right now. Best check back later. Coastal wildlife of Bookstone Bay. Most of the board is taken up by illustrations of the marine animals native to the local bay. You recognize a marine jellyfish with coarse purple circles. You remember seeing a stranded one at Far Beach before. Their delicate tentacles are used to catch prey such as plankton, but are harmless to humans. You also see an image of a herring gull in flight. It has a characteristically bright orange spot on its otherwise yellow bill. These scavengers can seem menacing to humans, but they are trying to adjust to the increasing urbanization of their habitat. They are incredibly intelligent. For example, researchers have observed them shoplifting books, presumably using them to nest in. Lastly, there are a group of small gray acorn barnacles pictured, shown to look somewhat different above and below the water surface. Were you aware that the hard bumps often found on rocks and boats are actually shells of small arthropods? An acorn barnacle's legs poke out from the top once the tide comes in to catch plankton out of the water. Fascinating creatures. It feels like you have gained a whole new appreciation for coastal critters today. Alright. Apparently I am accessible. Yay! Hey, Toby. Oh, there you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Marnie owns a very successful cafe in the town center. I'll curl her up and get her to give you a parking space. You could get quite a few visitors. Good call. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on these sorts of things. It's decided then. Meet me out by the Cafe Liberté as soon as you can. Thinks you won't accept no for an answer. Oh, and while we're on the topic of showing your face, I heard our dear Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of the local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now. You might want to write this down. Having an organized diary will come in handy in our business. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one? There you go. I hope you make good use of it. Goodbye. And any time to check your progress. Okay. Track which genres you've sold the most of. Useful for adjusting your selection. Total number of books you sold here. Check back here for hints and events as you discover more. Looks like this page holds little postage stamps to mark your moments in Bookstonebury. You'll collect these stamps as you are making contributions around town. You can also see the progress towards the stamps, as well as hints and extra info. Okay, so yeah, that's true. Oh. Want bookmarks to navigate quickly. Okay. Different locations, different people. This page you can see the different items and effects currently affecting your bookshop. Make sure to use this page if you're ever unsure what something does or when you're trying to create the most optimized bookshop. Oh, I've got danger from cactus. Calendar gives you an overview of what's happening and will happen this season. Check back frequently if you're ever unsure what's going on around town. This is flea market. Summer bonfire. Okay. Hey, finally. Hey, what are you doing here? So I assumed you'd be at the beach like everywhere else. Oh. I'm so sorry. I already forgot that you're new. You just seem to fit in so easily. So sorry. Sorry, here, I'll show you how to get to Far Beach in case you want to drop by there soon. I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. Oh, hi there, kiddo. How's it going? Looks like you got yourself a sturdy vessel there. I got some old items lying around, which I thought you might like. See if any of them it is to your liking. Oh, animal effect? I can only really afford the lobster buoy. That's all. My friends tell me you've got some decent cargo on board. They've been especially enjoying your travel and classic novels. Guess I have to be careful or I might be outsold by you. Why don't we make a bet? If you can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. I'm looking forward to a little competition, kiddo. Good luck. So I might want to pull the cactus. Looks like some items have been discounted a little. Now might be a good time to buy them. Although you could wait longer, risk someone else buying them first. Seasonal section have a much slower turnover, so there's no need to hurry, but be sure to snatch them up before the season ends. So it's still gonna be sunny. Chance, but dangerous. bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as weather, visitors, or special states. You can also read what something does by looking at the tooltips. I can't afford anything right now. Good thing's fault. Papa! Good dog! Rooster seems to be a bit hungry. Yeesh. He would pet him. Eventually I will be able to give him a treat. Oh, sometimes people will ask for help if they can't find what they're looking for. The bubble to help them, they won't wait forever. Listen closely to people's requests and try to pick up what new. You're the highlight of my route. I want an autobiography or memoir. However, dry books can be boring. Pay attention to how certain parts of the request are worded. Some things can be optional, while others are really important to the customer. People also leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so make sure to put yourself in their shoes. Some requests might also be harder to fulfill than others. You can check the difficulty stars here to gauge how many books in your shelf are a good fit for your customer. Requests usually get more difficult as your stock dwindles throughout the day. Now let's look for a book that might pique their interest. Click to inspect a book. I trained through Spain? No. Short description, publication date, genre, author, and page count? No. Action written. Castles in 7 days. Action carps. All his wisdom. Possibly. More. Let's try this one. Looks like you did not manage to find something for this person. Now they're done shopping, but maybe they'll come back another time. Hey, I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, and let's hope the nice weather holds up until Saturday. Everyone's counting on it for the flea market. Okay. Really use something with a political message. The longer the book, the better. I hope it's not too much of a bother. Okay. Political message? Some books can show up across different genres. It doesn't impact how the customer perceives the book, but you can use it to recommend books in a genre that the customer might not have looked. Outsider political. Hmm. Try this one. Let's see. Perfect recommendation. You might have found someone's favorite book. They'll buy this one and keep shopping. Wow, your customer just became inspired. This happens whenever you successfully recommend a book and increases the sale chance across all genres for a short while. Alright, let's see. Give me a fact book. However, pop science is my pet peeve. I really enjoy historical niche. Anything good on board today? Historical niche. Ooh. I might have something tomorrow. Yeah, unfortunately I'm out of fact books in the shop right now. Beach. Alright. Still trying to finish the one, so let's do. Alright. Let's go. Wish I had something for it. Other than just a pet on the head. Alright, let's see. I'm intent on reading a play. I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy. I'd love to read something classic. Othello's possibility. Macbeth is possibility. There we go. Wireless Othello, I heard they're putting on a new production soon. Yay! Yes! There you go, Young. Well done on those sales there. Seems like I underestimated you. Now, if you truly want to stay afloat around here, you're gonna need this. Let me tell you a wee secret. Us sea folk, we love a good decoration or two. So if you want to garner a little respect around here, you just have to show us your maritime side. And if you're seaworthy enough, you might even get an invite to the fish market next Wednesday. I'm sure I'll get some knickknacks left over if you want to have a look. Cheers then, mate. Look at your vessel. She's a real beaut now, seaworthy even. What's her name? Destiny. Sounds very serious, mate. I like it. You mean business, eh? Very good. I'd say you're ready for a little fish market now. Come by Wednesday. Maybe you'll find something to your taste. See you later. Alright, let's see. A travel guide might be nice. Also, I could pick up a new hobby. Okay. Looks like you've managed to surprise them with an unexpected pick. They'll try this one and keep shopping. Italian travel and gardening. It's travel and hobby. Hey, I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, you already. Alright. Latest headline. I only want non-fiction. Also, I need something about travel. Your app, anything like an explorer's guide to Georgetown. Ooh, Down Under sounds fascinating. Well, that is going to be it for today's episode, guys. So thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos, and remember to free the feral wildflower in you. Bye bye!